Hello everyone, so today we are present here, we've gathered here to talk about IDT Fashionova 2018, and this is going to be an interesting panel discussion because we have with us the ace designer, also a national award winner, Mrs. Neeta Lulla, and we have with us on the panel Director IDT Institute Design and Technology, Mr. Anupam Goyal, and we have with us Mr. Rakesh Saragoi, Director of Lakshmipati Sarees, and also we have with us Mr. Dhaval Dadia, Director of DCC Print Vision. Thank you all of you for being here, for being a part of this discussion, because this is going to be one great event. My first question is to you, ma'am, that this is for the first time that you're collaborating with an institute in Surat when it comes to fashion industry. So what are your expectations from the event, from the show and from the students?
So my collaboration with students India-wide has been for the past 26 years. I've been also teaching, and I think Surat is a place where it all happens, it all begins. And to be associated with IDT for this particular event of theirs is going to be interesting, because you get to see what the young minds of Surat are looking at in terms of their future perspective of design. And there is a lot of technology that is also associated with Surat for prints, for embroideries, for design technology. So it's going to be a great, looking forward to it. It's going to be a great event.
So ma'am, your designs are mostly linked with traditional SOs. So what do you see, what is the difference between the current scenario and the previous ones? Is there any difference at all?
So much as my designs are linked on the big screen with the Indian ethos, I'm very proud to be called a designer who works with Indian ethos, because I think being an Indian, being Indian at heart, we need to know our ethos and we need it in our DNA.
So what is that one advice you would want to give to the students of IDT, and what is that one advice you would want to give to all the fashion aspirants in India?
My advice to you is that, education is the most important, so make the most of being at IDT. Learn as much as you can, keep your eyes, ears and vision open to whatever your professors are saying, whatever your head is saying, and I think after that, get your calling, understand what you're good at, and focus on that one aspect or one subject that you really, really love, and move towards achieving and mastering that one aspect of the design area that you can, with a lot of dedication and a lot of commitment. And if you do that, you're definitely going to make a footprint in the industry.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You've given a lot of information. It was great chatting with you. I'll come back to you. My question too is to Mr. Anupam Goyal, the founder and the director of IDT Surat. Sir, being an institute on fashion and technology, and you've been imparting this education for quite some time now. So tell me, how is it important for students to know that fashion and technology are ever changing? हमेशा बदलते रहते हैं. तो इस चीज़ में आप students को क्या advice देना चाहेंगे? What is the advice that you would want to give to the students so that they can improvise and they can improve more when it comes to their skills?
मेरा सजेशन स्टूडेंट से एक ही रहता है कि यदि कुछ भी वो थ्योरेटिकल पढ़ रहे हैं, यदि उनको एक प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपोजर मिल जाता है तो डेफिनेटली जो चीज़ वो अचीव करना चाहते हैं वो अचीव हो सकता है. नहीं तो ट्रेनिंग टेक्नोलॉजी वो सीखते हैं, लेकिन उसका जब इम्प्लीमेंटेशन नहीं हो पाता है तो वो चीज़ हमारे लिए यूजलेस हो जाती है. तो यदि उन्होंने कोई टेक्नोलॉजी सीखी है, उसका प्रैक्टिकल इम्प्लीमेंटेशन यदि वो कर लेंगे किसी भी प्लेटफॉर्म, तो उसी के लिए इस शो के माध्यम से अपने को इंडस्ट्री ने पूरा सपोर्ट करा है कि हम टेक्नोलॉजी जो स्टूडेंटों ने क्रिएटिविटी सीखी है उसको किस तरीके से हम इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं इंडस्ट्री के प्लेटफॉर्म को यूज़ करके. तो उन स्टूडेंटों ने इस बार के पूरे शो में इंडस्ट्री के सपोर्ट से पूरे गारमेंट बनाए हैं.
वाह, मतलब ये एक इंडस्ट्री, फैशन इंडस्ट्री ने स्टूडेंट्स को सपोर्ट किया है एक ऐसा शो लाने के लिए, ऐसा शो. यू आर द माइंड बिहाइंड दिस. एंड सो नाउ सर, माय क्वेश्चन इज़ टू मिस्टर राकेश सारोगोई सर. सर, आप टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री से हैं, तो पहली बार इतिहास में ऐसा हो रहा है कि टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री और फैशन इंडस्ट्री ऐसा कोलैबोरेट कर रहे हैं और एक ऐसे शो के साथ आ रहे हैं. IDT सूरत फैशनोवा 2018 एक ऐसा इवेंट है जहाँ पे ये पहली बार हो रहा है. तो आपका क्या कहना है इस बारे में कि टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री और फैशन इंडस्ट्री एक साथ मिलकर ये कर रहे हैं, तो आपके क्या विचार हैं इस बारे में?
हमेशा डिजाइनर्स के का मार्केट अलग होता है, उनका ब्रांड अलग होता है, उनका क्लाइंटेज अलग होता है, इंडस्ट्रीज़ का मार्केट अलग होता है। ये अगर कोलैबोरेशन करते हैं तो दोनों लोगों के लिए ही विन विन सिचुएशन है। इंडस्ट्रीज़ के जो मशीनरी और मटेरियल रिसोर्सेज हैं वो किस तरीके से काम करते हैं, डिज़ाइनर्स को अगर उसका नॉलेज होगा तो इंडस्ट्रीज़ को फैशन और डिज़ाइनिंग के रूप में बहुत कुछ दे सकते हैं।
मतलब दोनों के लिए विन विन सिचुएशन है, दोनों के लिए विन विन सिचुएशन। सो माय क्वेश्चन नाउ टू इज मिस्टर धवल दादोरिया, द डायरेक्टर ऑफ DCC प्रिंट डिवीजन, बिकॉज यू कम फ्रॉम द डिजिटल प्रिंट इंडस्ट्री, तो आपको क्या लगता है कि व्हाट आर द चैलेंजेस व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट डिजिटल प्रिंट इंडस्ट्री, व्हाट आर द चैलेंजेस दैट वन हैज टू फेस एंड हाउ डू यू ओवरकम दोज चैलेंजेस?
So I think in terms of technology, in terms of product, there has been a lot of advancement, but what's missing is the education, how to use this technology to the best of its ability. What's missing is the integration. There are a lot of manufacturers who make different machines and different products. There's nobody who puts it all of it together to get the best out of it, and that's where DCC plays a very active key role. We provide end-to-end solution. We provide the whole integration and not just take care of the piece of machine that we have sold. So we've been doing this for 40 years. We have 40,000 square feet of facilities as a showroom to show different application and to show to train the students right from the pre to the post of the all printing, including color management.
So what do you think is the scope of digitalization when we talk particularly about fashion industry?
There is a lot of scope. Today when the intelligent designers make a concept and when they print on conventional technology, there has been a lot of loss of data in terms of color, in terms of gradation, and what they perceive is not what they see on the fabric as a finished product.
Okay.
So that's where the digital printing comes in. It makes sure that there is no loss of information from the design to the fabric when it's printed.
Fantastic. That seems like a better idea than not having designer stores at all. So, ma'am, my question to you is that Surat being a textile city, and there are so many people there. So, what do you have to say about textile industry? If I ask you a question about textile industry,
Just one word, Surat.
that's it.
I think our industry is more concentrated in Surat, and it supplies not only India-wide but worldwide. Any kind of fabric that you want, I think it's all available in Surat, and it's only getting better day by day. I mean, every time you look at some fabric and you say, "ये बाहर का है क्या?" They say, "No, Surat का है."
Wow.
So that's how fantastic it is, and that's the reason why I just said one word, Surat.
So being the organizer of IDT Fashionova 2018, तो अभी कैसी फीलिंग है? अभी मतलब क्या एक्सपेक्टेशंस हैं, क्या फीलिंग है?
सोच थी 6 महीने पहले की, एक सोच थी कि हम किस तरीके से एक इंस्टीट्यूट, एक इंडस्ट्री को, एक अच्छे डिज़ाइनर्स को, लीडिंग डिज़ाइनर्स को, और एक जिसके डिजिटल प्रिंटिंग की जो इस समय का बहुत बड़ा स्कोप है, आने वाला स्कोप है हमारे डिजिटल प्रिंटिंग का, पहली बार मैं देख पा रहा हूँ या कि इतना ये तीनों का अमलकेशन ये एक बहुत अच्छा रूप दे सकता है, एक बहुत बड़ा एम्प्लॉयमेंट दे सकता है हमारे स्टूडेंटों को, कि इन तीनों का इंटीग्रेशन डेफिनेटली हमारे स्टूडेंटों को बहुत काम करेगा।
3 इंडस्ट्रीज, एक फैशन, टेक्सटाइल एंड डिजिटल प्रिंट, मतलब
डिजिटल, एक लीडिंग डिजाइनर्स और लीडिंग इंडस्ट्री।
So what is your take on fashion, ma'am? How do you define fashion?
I think fashion initially used to be like a collective basket of trends and styles that you saw people wearing, but today it is a lifestyle. Today it is something that everybody aspires for, and I would in one sentence say that fashion is your way of living. It is your lifestyle today.
So fashion is lifestyle.
It is absolutely a lifestyle.
Perfect. So being the sponsor, the presenting sponsor of IDT Surat Fashionova 2018, there's a lot of excitement in people, in students, in designers. कुछ डरने वाली चीज़ कि शो कैसा होगा, nervousness, nothing?
Not at all. I think they've done it a couple of times, and this will be a fantastic show.
All right. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your wonderful knowledge and information. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Mr. Anup Goyal. Thank you, Mr. Rakesh. This was a lovely panel discussion, and I hope and I wish you all the best for IDT Surat Fashionova 2018. You guys are going to rock. Thank you so much for being here with me.
Thank you.
I'm sure the students will rock.
Yes.
All the best.